Oh, hey, welcome back to the channel. Unless you're new, then welcome. I'm back here in the cave. I don't know if you would recognize it from a previous hiking vlog. It was actually unintentional. I wasn't planning on coming here today. It wasn't part of my agenda. But my little brother wanted to do this hike with his friends, and I just felt like I should lead them in the right direction because it is easy to get lost on this trail. Speaking from experience. So yeah, I just came along to show them the way today. They're not here anymore. They left. They went to go to the beach, so it's just me now. And I thought I would answer some questions so you can get to know me better. And I guess that's it. I wrote some of them down in my notebook. Let's start with some easy ones. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". I don't know how many centimeters that is, but a quick Google search will tell you. But yes, 5'7" on the dot. Where are you from? Okay, this one's actually a little trickier. So, I live in Hawaii. I've lived here most of my life. I've been here the past like 11 years, and then I also spent some years of my childhood growing up here. But I also lived in Japan and California for a few years. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky question when people ask where I'm from. I mean, this place feels like home, but it's not technically my blood. But if you want to know, I guess, my ethnicity, which is another frequently asked question, my mom is 100% Chamorro, which means from Guam. And if you don't know what Guam is or where Guam is, it's a tiny little island in the Pacific Ocean. I believe it's within Micronesia, but the language they speak there originates from Austronesia. There's also a lot of Spanish influence there. I'm not going to give you a history lesson, but yes, I am from Guam, but also Hawaii. And I wouldn't technically say I'm from Japan or California. I just have strong memories there. That was unnecessarily complicated. What is your source of motivation? So I assume this is regarding the gym. What motivates me to go to the gym? And it's hard to answer questions to a camera, honestly. Like, I feel like I would answer a lot better if I'm just staring out into the open wilderness. With working out, oh, there's a helicopter. Wait, I want to show you. Ugh. That guy's flying low. So my source of motivation is, I found once I started working out consistently that it just made me feel better, not only physically but mentally. It's very empowering to just feel more capable day to day when you're able to push through the hard workouts, get them done even when you don't want to. And it really builds not only your physical body, but your character. So that's why I recommend working out to everybody. If you're, fortunate enough and physically capable to do so, the benefits are just endless. And it's been the most rewarding hobby or practice that I've picked up ever. So that motivates me every day to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's why I keep showing up. Another fitness-related question: when did you start working out and why? So the first time I ever tried to work out, I think I was about 15 years old, and that was just because 15 years old is a vulnerable age, and I think, like most people, I was pretty insecure and I wanted to just feel better about myself. So I started doing home workouts in my room, quietly, secretly, trying to learn more about weightlifting, and so that was like the first time I ever started. But I never got on like a healthy, consistent schedule until I turned 18. So this was 2020, the year of coronavirus, if you remember. How could you forget? When everyone was on quarantine, I was working out every day in my garage, nailing the fundamentals of muscle building, getting my form down, watching YouTube videos, and I found it, again, very rewarding from the start. And 4 years later, I still have much to learn. I'm still enjoying every part of the journey, and I'm a whole lot stronger now, I'll tell you that. So the reason I wanted to start working out was because 4 years ago, I was much lighter than I am now. I've gained about 30 pounds since then, but I was underweight. I was really weak. I was not feeding myself properly. I was fainting, which is bad. Should not be fainting regularly, but I was, and I wanted to fix it because I just knew I wasn't healthy, and I knew I was capable of being a strong person. Physically, again, and mentally. So, yeah, that was why I started working out, and it's why I continue to work out. Next question. How do you feel after gaining fame so quickly? So this question's a little funny to me because it's still weird to, I guess, see myself associated with being famous or, having fame. Because it was, it was really unexpected and happened really quickly. Above any other feeling, I'm very grateful because I think having a platform allows me to have more opportunities, to have more of a voice, and I want to be a positive voice. It aligns with my personal goals, fitness and otherwise. Next question. Do you belong to the LGBT community? So let's talk about this, guys. I made a post on my Instagram regarding all the comments about this. And just because, there's been an overwhelming number of people spreading rumors and also just overall having negative things to say about this, which, as I've said, has been really disappointing to me because the nature of my content really has nothing to do with that. I don't think it's relevant to anything I'm doing, and I don't think it's harmful to anybody. It's not harmful to anybody. The short answer would be no, but I have friends and family who do, and I love and accept them for who they are, and I always will. More importantly, I think everyone should just be respectful. And it's not harmful to support somebody, but it is harmful to bully someone. Anyway, I know I already made a post about this on Instagram, but some people are still not understanding, so I thought I'd just touch on that for a moment. Anyway, back to the other questions. Do you get scared hiking alone? That's funny because I wrote this question down not expecting to be hiking alone while recording this. But no, I'm not scared of hiking alone. I'm lucky enough to live in a place where there are no natural predators, so I don't have to worry about bears, wolves, coyotes, or even like snakes. There are no snakes in Hawaii. I guess the only natural predator would be humans. But I rarely run into people when I'm hiking, so. What happened to your eye? This is a eye freckle. I was born with it, and some people will ask me like, oh my gosh, did you get punched? No, I didn't. I'm fine, guys. It's just like a brown dot in my eye. So yeah, not a very exciting answer there. What is your diet like? This is a great question, and I have a lot to share on this topic. So I think what I'll do is make a whole separate video where I do a walkthrough of what I eat in a day and any tips and advice that I have. So yeah, look out for that. What's your main goal? I really like this question, and I chose it because it's like big picture. Of course I have goals with fitness or with social media, but my main goal
is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
I guess with life. A goal that I could reach and feel satisfied and accomplished would be to be in a position where I can look after my mom. Whoa, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. And not just my mom, but my little brothers. And I hope they're not watching this. They're gonna make fun of me. Get it together. So yes, you know, with everything I do, that is my main goal. Oh, my knee is getting sore. I've been squatting this entire video. Okay. What's the best advice you've ever been given? Another great question. So this advice came from a coworker, and I wouldn't say it's the most like groundbreaking or profound advice, but it hit me really hard and it pushed me in the right direction for sure. So for context, this was a few months ago, like towards the end of last year. I was working a lot. I was working 2 jobs, you know, 50 to 60 hours a week. Some weeks I didn't even get a day off, and I would be working all day, you know, sun up to sundown, which is funny because I worked at Domino's and a cafe as a cook, but I still managed to, you know, just work as many hours as possible while still going to the gym and, you know, balancing my personal goals with, you know, responsibilities with family. And it was a really stressful time. But I was talking to my coworker about social media and how I wanted to give it a try, but I wasn't sure, you know, if I really had anything new to bring to the table because it's already such an established industry. And he told me that, well, he was like, how long you been driving for Domino's? And I was like, 4 years, almost 5. And he was like, well, you know how to do that, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you already know you can do that, so you might as well try something new and see if you can do that too. And, you know, it's really simple, but it made me realize, you know, why would I stick to doing something that I'm comfortable doing, that I know I can do, when there's a chance and an opportunity to do something else? And you might fail, you might fall, but at least you gave it a shot. And I thank him for that because I did give it a shot. And it worked out beyond what I could have possibly imagined. So shout out to him. I don't think he even watches my YouTube videos, but you know, he's a real one for that. Next question. Do you still work at Domino's? Yes, I do actually. So I don't work as much as I did previously. I think when they see that I have a lot of followers on social media, they assume that that kind of directly comes with an abundance of money, which to a degree is true. But in my case, like I said before, I have goals with my family. And so I don't want to just drop this Domino's job that I have because social media can be fickle and, you know, I guess I'm just not ready yet. Another reason I work at Domino's is because my little brother wants to start working there, and so I'm gonna be his ride to work every day. So I might as well be working there too. And that was all the questions that I wrote down for today. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.